YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Lil Tone. I'm back with another reaction video, man. You already know. Hey, guess what, bro? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm about to show y'all right now, you know what I'm saying? If you look at the top left of your screen, you know what I'm saying? I got banker tricks teen scammer into waiting for police to arrive. So it's looking like right here, you know what I'm saying? They got whoever this is mugshot, you know what I'm saying? I guess they was trying to pull off some little bad move, you know what I'm saying, at the bank, you know what I'm saying, in order to try to get some extra funds, you know what I'm saying, just stay down until you come up, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna be too long, bro. But it looked like he was a rookie, obviously, you know what I'm saying, because the people at the bank, they said something in order to keep him at the bank longer than what he was supposed to, so then the cops end up arriving from what we seeing right here, and then he ended up getting in trouble. Now, you already know what's going on. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, it's your boy Lil Tone. This is the Lil Tone family. You're more than welcome to join the Lil Tone family simply by hitting that sub button. Then I need you to turn on the post notifications so you don't miss any videos that I post. Tone bone. Slow down on your speaking so you don't mess up on your words. You already know I be freestyling out. Yeah. But without further ado, y'all, I ain't gonna waste y'all time with a long intro because this video is already 26 minutes. So let's get into it, you know what I'm saying? Boom, shakalaka.
18-year-old Elliot
Where my water at?
On March 25th, 2025.
Oh my goodness. March 25th? January 5th. This was 2 months ago, chat. Oh my goodness.
Boca Raton police
Nah.
responded to a TD bank
2
after
months ago
receiving
is
a
crazy.
report of a check fraud in progress. When officers arrived, Mr. Garcia is still standing at the front desk, attempting to cash his $5,000
Chat, this was 2 months ago, bro. We on it.
check. The banker quickly noticed red flags with the check and managed to call police while stalling Mr. Garcia. Watch the stories he provides from flipping houses to a random beach meeting and let us know what you think in the comments below.
All right, chat. Here it go. I want to go run and get the water so bad, but I don't want to rewind it and make y'all rewatch that whole part. Oh, that's him right there. Oh, snap. Uh-oh.
And do favor? You're just being detained right now. I'll tell you in a second.
It's a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, he got cooked right away.
And we're gonna. Lonzo. Savage, this room. Take in this room. Let's go.
He got cooked right away. Didn't even ask no questions. I'm saying he walked up. Is that against the law though? You know what I'm saying? Like, can they just randomly walk up to somebody and just hurry up and grab their arms and put them in handcuffs, and not even tell them nothing? Just be like, you're getting detained. You're just being detained. Is that fair?
I'll tell you in a minute. You know the reason, but we'll play your game. Yep. Have a seat. All right. You're being lawfully detained right now while we investigate a fraud investigation.
What's the whole story though?
Everything will be explained to you. Right now, you're not free to go, and you're being lawfully detained.
Hold on, chat. I can still hear it. Chat, I can still hear it, but I'm about to go run and get the water. I'm about to play it though. I can still hear it though.
Appreciate your rights. All right. I am required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand these rights? I have read them to you. You wish to answer my questions? Okay.
Officers speak with the banker and discover Elliot opened a new account at TD Bank just 2 weeks prior, and find the check owner has never heard of him.
Where's that part? Let me try to see that.
Yes. This is the check that we have.
They ain't gonna show the check.
New Jersey. She's in New Jersey now.
Okay, she says she never wrote this check out.
She never wrote that check. He said it's for, she has repairs. I do have the check, yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Subject came in, approached the teller. I am the assistant manager here. The teller wanted further verification after looking at the subject's identification and the check. I realized that it may be a stolen check.
Okay, chat. First thing I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying, this goes to show, bro, why it's really not that deep to, you know what I'm saying, scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though, yeah, you probably getting it, but at the same time, you gotta think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're getting scam money, bro, you ain't really getting real money. Like, you not really grinding for that bag. That's not really your money. That's somebody else hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? Whether they earned that mug easily or they really had to work super duper hard for that money. Bro, that's not, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna be the one to say it, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna come for me because I don't scam. But I feel like scamming, bro, that's lazy. If you scamming, bro, you lazy, bro. You don't want to go and get your own money, so you gotta take other people's hard-earned money, bro.
So I proceeded to contact the customer.
That's just my opinion on it.
Yes, because of the location.
Because this was in New Jersey.
A New Jersey check. Yes.
So those are little flags you saw?
Correct.
Okay.
I investigated further, realized that the subject just recently opened up an account, 2 accounts that has not been funded on March 10th. His stories that he provided to me did not add up. First he said that he purchases homes, fix them up, and resell them.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and then he stated that he was doing some work for them, that they have property in Boca Raton, even though they live in New Jersey, and he was doing some work for them.
So his story, chat, he tried to tell them people that basically he flip houses. He buy houses for the low, fix them up, and sell them for a higher price to make a profit. That's what he basically told the bank that he does.
He also stated that it was from a company, and then he switched and he said it was from Super. So I didn't feel comfortable, so I delayed him, called the customer, and then called the police department.
So I spoke with this gentleman. He lives in Orlando. Apparently, he came down from Orlando to West Palm Beach to stay at a hotel because him and his cousin like to flip
They in Florida.
apartments, houses, correct? Okay. If I'm wrong at any point, correct me, okay? Please. Okay. So he's staying in West Palm. He didn't want to cash the check in West Palm because he didn't want to get robbed. But for whatever reason, he couldn't stop in Lantana, Boynton Beach, Delray, any other city that wasn't between West Palm and the city of Boca Raton. He for whatever
So they're in
reason,
Boca
he just
Raton.
went. Now, if I understand correctly, apparently in our city, in the city of Boca Raton, there's a lot of rundown apartments that need fixing that he can flip, and he needed to cash the check for $4,150 in our city.
4 bands though, if you're gonna scam,
so
at least go
that
for an M.
He can go look at.
I ain't telling nobody to
Somewhere in
scam
the
though,
city-
chat. But seriously though, scamming for 4 bands, bro, it's just 4 bands, bro. 4 bands, bro. Come
Boca
on.
Raton. He got-
Then you gonna get that money and just probably buy some clothes or something. You ain't even gonna try to invest it. Come on,
His
man.
cousin knows where, but his cousin didn't come with him because he had other important meetings, right?
No, I didn't say me.
Oh, well, he had other important stuff to do, right? Okay, so he had other important stuff to do, so he just Ubered from West Palm to the city of Boca Raton to cash a check. Did I get the story right, sir? Okay, just want to make sure I was right.
So I spoke to the teller, and I spoke to. Who's that?
I'm about to say, chat, that wasn't me. They muted that, not me.
They were modeling for the house.
Where?
I don't remember, but I still have sent a company over there, bro.
She owns no houses in the state of Florida. She only lives in Jersey, never been down to Boca Raton.
Yeah, she lives in Jersey.
Okay. She never wrote this check out because she still has the check
Where?
at her house.
Uh-oh.
How was that fee?
You know somebody caught. Look, he got bad acting skills, you know what I'm saying? When you get caught, you gotta play that act like you surprised. Who you did like, for real? That's exactly what he did, Chad. Look at this.
House.
Look at him. That's bad acting right there.
How was that fee if the check is right there in front of you?
But I'm asking you that question.
That's how I'm trying
This
to
check was
figure
written out to you.
Exactly, that's how I'm trying to figure out right now.
You have her information there, you can call her. If you're a client, if she's your client, you should call her.
I mean, you work in her house, right?
I sent a company to their house. I'm just literally like,
But you said you picked up the check. You went to get the check in Jersey.
yeah, I picked up that check.
In Jersey.
I didn't pick it up though, I got it mailed.
Oh, you know what? Let's call her on the phone. We'll put her on speaker for you. What's your work phone?
They trying to get on that. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. They trying to get on that. You feel me? They trying to catch him in this light right there. He like, bro, why they going so try hard? And I'm saying, you shouldn't have been scamming in the first place, bro. But no, I'm saying, he talking about he sent it through the mail, he picked it up. He don't even know his story altogether. And I'm saying, they got, it's a 2 against 1. And that's a scenario right there, chat. They trying to really get to the bottom of the case, you know what I'm saying? He just in this mug like, dang, why they coming up with so many different scenarios? I ain't prepared myself enough for this. Now they finna call her on the phone. He finna really play the delusional game on the phone now, you know what I'm saying? And he about to really be hoping that they go in his favor. But whole time, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You caught, gang. You caught, bro. You caught, bro.
Jersey.
Yeah, I picked up that check.
In Jersey.
I didn't pick it up though. I got it mailed.
Oh, you know what? Let's call her on the phone. We'll put her on speaker for you. You have to work phone?
Look at that. He sat back like, bro.
We'll put her on speaker for you. You have to work phone?
He sat back like, ain't no way.
That's crazy.
So when I
It's right there in front of me though. Like what?
we're gonna send her a picture of this, so she's gonna confirm this is her signature, right? I mean, my man, you did the work. You got the check. You don't know anything about a check that was given to you?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, you saying that the check is still in Jersey? It's right there in front of me.
Uh-oh.
So you went all the way to Jersey to do a construction job? So what city did you go to do this job?
If anything, bro, you should have said you sent your employees. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to get that bag for real, you gotta act as the boss. You feel me? If you didn't go do the work and whatever construction work it is, at least be like, no, I just sent my employees. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking, you already caught. You feel me? You gotta think.
Okay, so what is that?
What's your company?
No, it's not my company.
You said your company.
Oh man.
You said it was your company.
Oh man.
Okay, so a company is going. So why this a company, whatever the name of the a company is, giving you a check?
Okay.
He got lucky though, Chad. They ain't answer the phone.
Okay, so a company is going. So why this a company, whatever the name of the a company is, giving you a check?
Okay.
But what job are you doing? You're here in Florida, my man. You're in the
Elliot, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Yeah,
Uh-oh.
say no. Do you mind if you look through your phone? Okay, so we're going to take an evidence and seize it.
Wait.
Yep. There's evidence for you to seize it.
it's
There's
evidence-
a warrant
no,
to get your phone.
Wait. But if I say yes,
Heck no, that I ain't gonna lie. That part, even though bro them should not be scamming in the first place, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a good dude. If the cops try to assume me for doing something, say I went to the bank, you know what I'm saying? I'm really cashing in a check, cashing out, or so whatever it is that he doing. And then they put me into a room, got me in handcuffs, talking about you just being detained right now. They start asking me questions like, "Can I go through your phone?" I'm be like, "Nah." And then they be like, "We're gonna use that for evidence." I'm be like, what, bro? What? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. He did the scam, you know what I'm saying? So he not me, you know what I'm saying? I don't do no scams, you feel me? I'm just staying down to the come up, you know what I mean? But hey, chat, it's about to get hectic. We only 7 minutes in.
You said no. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just trying to prove see what you say, conversations with this victim here, right, in your company, because usually you're going to text message some kind of proof of your company, right, and show you where the checkout, some kind of service, some kind of something like that. Elliot, we all been doing this job for a while.
I'm confused right now.
So, is there someone who told you to go cash this check in? And you're just kind of the dumb person that don't know anything? Good.
Dang. They trying to bully him now at this point. Listen up.
This is your chance to come clean, bro. I already cut you in more than enough lies. So this is your chance to come clean and try to help yourself. If you want to stick to your story, you're more than welcome. But even the way I explained the story and you confirmed that was your story, it doesn't makes no sense, my man. Listen, maybe if it was our first day doing this line of work, it might work.
This is South of Florida. This is king of frauds down here. This is not the first thing. Every time we dealt with it.
I ain't gonna lie, I already know y'all deal with that. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all right there.
So who gave you that check to cash?
I don't know, some random person on the beach. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it on the beach? Where? Here or where you live?
No. Like, far. Like,
Did he drop you off here? Is the car still here?
Uh-oh, chat. Now he putting some false story together, and he gonna accidentally tell on somebody. Watch.
I'm pretty sure once they see y'all, the truck already been done.
So you met this random guy on the beach. He told you what, just go in there cash? Because on the March 10th, you open up an account in TD Bank. Is that what he told you to do, or?
No, I was gonna open a bank for my clothing brand, but he was like, blah, 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 TD, blah, blah, blah.
So a random guy, do you know what city he was in? What beach? Tampa.
They shout out to people in the Tampa.
He told you.
Like, yo, whatever is going, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, alright.
Okay. Okay. You ever been arrested before for anything? I'm down here in West Palm Beach County.
The people from Tampa had dropped me off here. And then I guess once they see y'all, for sure, probably they left.
Is it something like a friend of a friend told you to do this, or some random guy at the beach?
Some random person at the beach there. He was like, yo, I got these checks. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
Man, he messing up his whole story. How we go from he getting homes for the low and flipping them and selling them, like, you know, fixing them up and selling them. You know what I'm saying? Now he talking about he just got in the car with some random people at the beach and they had some checks and he just like, okay. See, he don't know how to keep his whole story together. He a goofy.
but legit. I'm like, okay.
I don't even mean to judge like that, so I take that back.
Nah, you good. I'm like, okay, good.
The black guy, white guy, Spanish guy,
Nah,
white guy, girl.
sorry.
Well, who was the guy who told you?
It was like Asian, like,
So it's a black guy.
I'm not sure what.
What's the skin color? Is it white, black,
Dark skin,
yellow?
Dark skin, he got dreads.
Okay.
Oh, he about to tell it all.
Yeah, literally just one. Yeah, literally just one.
He about to tell it all.
No, he gave me that check right there. He literally just gave me this check.
Don't they got the right to remain silent?
One check.
Is that the guy you're on the phone with when you were trying to catch the check? That's what we usually do. Is they stay on the phone when we try to do this.
That's somebody else.
How much money were you supposed to get paid from that? From the $49.50 that you were gonna take?
He was gonna get 2 bands out of that.
Cut?
Probably like, probably like 15.
1,500.
And he dropped you off, and he says, and
You just said cash it. I was like, okay.
what car did he drop you off in?
Oh man.
One of the electric.
Oh man, Chad, y'all think he telling like he really giving away the info, or he just saying random vehicles? Like he about to say an electric car. Obviously, you see the words on the screen right there. But what if they was in like a say a Honda or something? But he just saying the electric. So now they gonna look for all electric vehicles. And the whole time they was probably in a Honda. I think he giving away real information, or he just playing the role. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a Tesla,
Canavo, something like that.
the Kona, whatever it is.
Canyon, I don't know. It's like Canyon something. I don't know.
Is it the Hyundai?
No.
It's newer EV. What color?
Now they finna go on the whole investigation.
So, I mean,
They're gonna be pulling over random people in these cars, bro. Just because he giving this description right here. Now random people about to be getting pulled over all the time. They're gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of crazy stuff going on in chat.
car was dropped off, or were you dropped off in the front, or were you dropped off in the back? Were you dropped off on the side, the front, or the back? Because we're gonna check the cameras. There's a bank. There's cameras everywhere. You walked where? You said you were dropped off.
I don't know. I got dropped off down the street and I walked to.
So I believe you're telling part of the story, right? You came on this with someone telling you to do this. But it ain't some guy on the beach. It's probably someone you know. It's probably someone who's done this before. And say, hey, I did it once. It went through in Tampa. And it took you from Tampa to here. And you don't know what kind of car it was.
Man, they need to show that letter or whatever it's in the hand to check whatever it is.
It's like a reddish. It's like a dark reddish, like a wine color.
Where did he drop you off?
Literally at the light.
This light where there's a wide open window. Where the light is right here. There's that cameras that point that way. Why we're gonna see you walk? Or were they gonna see you walk?
You understand you're in serious trouble right now, right? I hope you know that. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you, okay? You're looking at a couple felonies.
Oh,
This is felony, man.
y'all see his face change?
Yeah.
My fault, chat.
You're looking at washing a check, that's a felony. And fraud, that's another felony. The
Over
amount is over
750.
750, so another felony. So right now you're looking at 3 felonies alone.
3 of them.
So we're
He
giving
about
you
to-
a chance.
He about to tell it all, chat. He said 3 felonies. His whole entire mindset changed. Look at this demeanor right now. He got his chest caved in. At first he had his chest out. Now his chest caved in, chat. He's scared now. He finna tell it all.
To try to help yourself.
What would you help me?
The truth. The truth will help you because when we present a case later to the state attorney's office, they're gonna see everything and they're gonna be like, okay,
Oh, I thought
guy's
you said the N-word.
cooperating or something. I don't think that you're the person involved in this. I think this is a bigger ring. I think that there's way more people involved in this. I don't think you're the only person that they're using to cash these checks. And the reason I know this is because a couple months ago, I made this same arrest for somebody else.
Dang.
Okay, so it's up to you if you want to see the state. Okay, hey, I cooperated. He was being truthful. Let's see what we can do to help him out. And I'm not saying to help you out that they're gonna give you a deal or anything like that. I'm not mentioning anything. I'm not promising you anything. I am not. But what I'm trying to explain to you is it's just gonna help you later in the long run, because everybody's gonna have access to all of this. All of this is being video and audio recorded. We have all the evidence. We're getting the statements, right? So all of this information is gonna come into play later in court. So we already caught your line, right? But now you're finally starting to tell somewhat of the truth, right? It's not a good look when the state attorney is reviewing this and they're like, okay, he's not even remorseful about what he's doing. He doesn't care about what he's doing. Okay. Then they're gonna give you what they're gonna give you.
Thou shalt not steal, chat. Do not be stealing, bro. Scamming is definitely stealing, bro. Get off your butt and just, you feel me? Just apply for a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you really want some money that bad, bro, just apply for a job, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to scam, bro. Taking somebody else's money, bro. In my eyes, bro, I feel like that's lazy, bro. You don't want to really put in the work that don't nobody really want to do. You don't want to go and just get your own money. You know what I'm saying? So you rather take somebody else's.
Didn't make you any promise. I'm not telling you that something's gonna change. However, being truthful and you telling the truth and maybe even getting the people that got you in this situation involved. Because as you can see, the people that dropped you off here, the moment they saw our cars, I know that they took off at a high rate of speed. They got in that highway and they say, lose this guy's contact number and it's over. You think you're ever gonna hear from them again?
Tough.
You think they're gonna post your bail?
You gotta think.
He trying to get them
You're to make what?
Hey, he telling them this. He honestly being truthful. But at the same time, if he get out this situation, yeah, they gonna lock back in again. But you feel me? They just gonna keep sending him out. He the crash dummy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, chat, don't be the crash dummy, bro. But they're really saying this to put it in his mind. He about to get to telling everything. Watch.
$1,500, $1,000. So they gave you one check for $1,000 is what you were gonna get. Think about how many checks they're giving out to people, how much money they're making. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're about to make $1,000. And like he said, 3 felonies. 3 felonies for $1,000. Let that sink in. You know?
It ain't worth it, chat.
It's gonna be up there. You're gonna, depending on the amount of felonies we're gonna put. I don't want to give you a number, then I'm wrong. You get what I'm saying? But this is the one and only chance and opportunity we're gonna give you to come clean. Once we lock into your statement, guess what? Whatever you tell us, that's what's gonna be locked into your statement. Then it's up to the attorneys later on and the state how they're gonna want to handle this. Okay? But it's up to you.
You make your
I don't
own
think
bed,
you were
chat.
the person at fault for this. Somebody used you, and now look who's the one in handcuffs. And
You make your own bed, chat. So you gotta lay in it. Simple as that.
look who's the one that just took off in a car and they're hanging out home.
And all they lost was a piece of paper.
Somebody's calling you, some hobby guy FaceTiming you. Okay. So you want to take the fall for everything? It's you? Yeah. Like, so this was your idea? This is your whole plot? Okay. So whose idea was for you to do this?
He about to get to
no
telling.
way you just work.
Look, we just seen right there that he don't want to take the fall for everything. So that tells you right there, he's not taking the fall for everything. So even if he don't say it right here, because he obviously, if he thinking, he already know that their body cameras is on. So he know for sure that he on camera. But eventually, if he don't tell it right here, he gonna tell it. He gonna
So
tell
walking
it.
around the beach, holding hands, or walking by yourself, holding the air, and you decided to be like, oh, hey, how you doing, stranger? Oh, I can make $1,000. Let me jump in your car and let's go to the city of Boca Raton so I can make some money. I highly doubt that's what happened. But if that's the statement you want to stick to, I'll be more than happy when we go in front of the judge to let the judge know that was your statement. So, what happened?
I was at the beach on Tampa
When?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, okay? And then what happened?
I was just walking. I I walked out of a restaurant. Some guy was like, "Hey, yo, how old you is?" I was like, "I'm 18 years old." And he was like, "Hey, you trying to make a quick thousand?" I'm like, "Sure." And then once he showed me the check, I'm like, 4,000. So I'm only getting $1,000 for a $4,000 check. Don't make no sense. And I was like, you know what? He'll probably give me more bread. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go through with it.
Goofy. A straight up goofy, chat. Hey, do not be like this kid, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you know how easy you can make $1,000? Bro, do the math.
That was literally the end of it.
Okay. Well, how did you contact with this person? How did you communicate with this person?
The person.
Okay, so you know them for 2 weeks, correct? 2 weeks from today, correct? Give or take? Okay. So you've been with him every single day, 24/7 with him for the last 2 weeks?
Nah.
Okay. So how did you communicate? Did you guys use like brain signals, smoke signals? How did you communicate with him?
No, he just told me what to do, and I already had it like memorized.
Yeah, goofy,
Okay,
bro.
so he tells you what to do, but somebody dropped you off. So how did you communicate with these people?
I didn't communicate with him.
How did you get from Tampa, right? If you guys met in Tampa on the beach, I'm assuming like Clearwater, St. Pete, right? It's the other side of the state. So in a 2 week time frame, follow me. 2 week time frame, you got from there to here with him. How did you orchestrate him picking you up and driving you here?
Chat, look. He about to, I guarantee I'm going to predict it right now. He about to be like, we just randomly met somewhere. Like, it was a coincidence. Like, we just randomly ran into each other again at, like, at the restaurant or the food place or something. He about to say some goofy stuff.
Did you send him mail? Did you call him? Did you FaceTime him? Did you Uvu, MySpace? Like, what did you guys use to coordinate you getting here today? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Literally paid for everything.
But that's not what I'm asking.
Oh.
I'm not asking what he paid for. How did you guys arrange, like, Instagram DMs? Did you, like, DM him, like, hey, dude, I'm ready to go at noon?
Nah, it was just.
I'll pick you up.
Yeah, he'll pick me up and then he'll drop me off and then he'll drop me off.
So how did he know when to pick you up and where to pick you up?
Because he already dropped me off the first time when we came from that.
So he just came at a random time and you were like, oh, perfect, I've been ready. So you were outside your house for hours just waiting with your stuff to come out?
Not waiting for hours, but he knocked on the door and he was there, so I was like, all right, let's go.
So he's familiar with the area over here.
I guess so.
So he's from over here.
I don't know where he's from. I literally met him in Tampa.
So then how did he know where you live?
He dropped him off.
Maybe I'm just really confused with the situation, right? So you live here. But
I ain't
you
gonna
live in
lie.
Tampa, right?
This is the dumbest story. Bro, literally, bro, I ain't even gonna say nothing, bro. This dude, man.
You live in West Palm, sorry.
Seven
Where do you
more
live?
minutes, chat. 7 more minutes.
You live in Orlando. So he picks you up in Orlando after meeting 2 weeks ago in Tampa. And then somehow you guys end up driving down here.
So how did he know what time, what day to get from Tampa to Orlando to pick you up?
He didn't know no time. He just pulled up.
Okay. You just want to lie, my man.
Hey, the cops get
Come
mad.
on, bro. Like, you mean to tell me in a nature of communication where you have a phone that's been blowing up this whole time during a conversation, you didn't get his phone number? So somebody tells you, a random person you never met in your life, tells you, hey, I'm going to give you $1,000, and the first thing is like, okay, you're a stranger. You didn't worry that he was going to go to your house to kill you and your family. No, none of that went through your head. And you don't, not even worried that he knows where you live. Now that you're caught, you're not worried that he knows where you live.
Now, when you say it like that, yeah, it's a little bit, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna. Well, I don't know. Yeah,
I guess we'll never know,
yeah, we'll never.
right? Well, you might know, but we won't know. Okay. Like I said, we'll seize this. We're going to do a whole analytical. We'll get a warrant for this. This tells the truth.
Chat, what y'all think gonna happen? I'm saying I'm about to skip forward. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of hearing that same stuff.
Cash it and you're out.
Literally. He said, all right, this is what you're gonna do. You finna walk in TV. I'm gonna give you this check. And you finna walk out. Really made it simple like that.
He filled
didn't
out.
give me details. He didn't give me nothing. Like he didn't.
It's not me lagging. It's the video lagging, chat.
Once you walk in TV,
Cash it and you're out.
literally simple as that.
So like this is from my understanding, not like
No, you go.
just clarifying. Did he have you fill it out, or did he already have all this information for the lady? It was already filled out. Okay.
He literally gave it to me. He said, "Walk in here." And
So he already knew your name and stuff to fill it out, and then he knew what, I guess, dollar amount he wanted it all to be and stuff.
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess the only thing he asked me for was a name, like mine.
Sorry,
Mine.
your name.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
I just didn't hear you.
No, you did.
Okay. And then what? He picked you up earlier today. Y'all came straight here, and that was it. Y'all ain't been hanging out the last 2 days.
Literally, that's it.
Okay.
So that means he's just getting involved with people that he really don't know. Yeah, he was a crash dummy, and he just decided to be the dummy. Simple.
He just made it so simple, so I didn't really like
Oh, I feel
play
that.
it back in my head. Like, damn, this is dumb.
You walk out with a band too.
Like, and that band was literally gonna go to my clothing, like.
Go to your what?
My clothing brand. Like,
Clothing. I got you.
Like,
Alright.
I was about to open. That's why I opened TD originally, to make a business,
Yeah.
to make it as a business account.
Okay.
He trying to put his story together now. Dang, I hope, man. You never know. Some cops get fooled, but.
It's too late for that. No.
We're gonna search you before we put you in the
Yeah.
vehicle. 'Cause
Oh,
you,
no,
you understand?
no, yeah.
You understand you're under arrest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Spread your
Ronan was a crash dummy.
feet for me, sir. A little more wider than that. You're gonna have to go wider. A little bit wider. Yep. I'll show you. Right there, like that.
You gonna hold me if I fall?
100%. What do you think my hand is here? You see what I'm saying? Look, I got my leg and my arm, making sure you don't fall, bro.
I'm not trying to use
I know, bro. You good? I get it. I get it,
It's
bro.
all love, bro. I didn't even.
I feel you. Listen, I get it. I get it.
Hey, so listen, I'm not asking this to be funny, right? I ask everybody this before I put them in my car. I'm gonna pat you down. Is there anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, or harm me? Okay.
No.
So that covers
I
anything
have
on.
lighters.
Just hear me out. Anything that covers anything on the outside of your body. Do you have anything on the inside of your body?
Whoa.
I ask everybody.
No, you
Because
can't-
here's
no.
the. Do you have anything on the inside of your body? I ask everybody, because here's the reason. I'm
Hey,
asking it
W edit, W sound effect. I ain't gonna lie to you.
is it's fine now, but once you get to the jail, they're gonna X-ray you, and if they see something inside you, it's another charge.
Oh,
So
no,
if you
no,
want
no.
to tell me now, we
No,
can
I don't
figure
got-
that
I
out.
don't got nothing.
You sure?
Yeah,
No piercings in places that I'm not gonna find. Okay.
No.
All right.
Elliot Garcia was charged with felony grand theft, felony uttering of counterfeit check, and felony fraudulent use of personal identification.
Hey, chat, I ain't gonna lie. That's the end of that video. Hold on, let me put this mug full screen, bro. That was crazy. Hold on, I could take my mic off now, but that was kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Do not be like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? If you, and obviously he probably didn't just run into some random people at the beach and they was like hop in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like that was obviously false. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to throw his people under the bus. You already know how that go, bro. But just don't be doing no illegal activity, chat. It's really not that deep, you know what I'm saying? Hard times don't last, you know what I'm saying? So just get through the storm, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no funds right now, it's all good, you know what I mean? You feel me? Just keep grinding, bro. You ain't got to do nothing illegal, bro. That stuff gonna come back to you. If it's lit for like the next 5-10 years, okay, cool, you having your fun. But I guarantee you it's gonna come back to you, bro. Feel me? Don't get yourself into no illegal stuff, bro. If you down bad to your last dollar and you gotta pay $20,000 worth for something the next day, bro, don't even sweat it. Don't be like, oh man, I gotta do this illegal thing real quick because this the only way I can get some money. No, it's not, bro. It's okay, bro. Everything gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? Just stay faithful, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get to that bag, bro. Trust. Just don't get off into no illegal money, bro. Especially on those scams, bro. That's like, bro, how you gonna take somebody hard-earned money, bro, just because you don't want to grind and get your own money? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's lazy right there, chat. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this reaction because I'm gonna get the yapping, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be liking to see no illegal activities like these, especially, you know, scams, bro. Because that's people hard-earned money, bro. And you trying to take that away from them, you know what I'm saying? They got a family to feed, you know what I'm saying? You just trying to be lit, you know what I mean? But stay tuned, man. I'm going to catch you on the next one. No cap. Subscribe to my YouTube, my Twitch, all that, you know what I'm saying? Follow my social medias right there at the top. You already know what's going on. We're going on.